Hello guys.
Hello! We got a big list for the next couple of days. We're about to paint our car,
Yes.
change the look of it.
Change the look of it. Yeah, just a little bit, not getting crazy, but it's a big job and needs to be done. And in the meantime, we're gonna paint the car. We're also gonna take care of the rust.
Yes, we're going to remove the plastic trims first. We're gonna check where we have the big rust spots like this one here. And we're gonna start with everything below the plastic trims.
Yeah, we're gonna paint the below part of the plastic trim, and we're probably gonna do the arch wheel a little bit, and we're gonna just touch after on the top, just the place where the rust is going really hard. For example, this one and other small spots.
Yes. And we're gonna change the color of the car. A little bit.
A little bit.
That's the list. First step, take off the plastic covers. For that I already marked the trims. I gave them a number and a name so we know where they need to come back to.
So we're gonna start with the right side, and first of all we're gonna take the plastic trim on the side of the car, and for do that we got the screw here, and we also got don't know if you can see, maybe it's too dark, you can see here you got these plastic plugs that we're gonna push it out, and after we can gonna be able to actually take the trim out. And that's because in Sprinter van, and I think in Craft van as well, where the plastic plugs are, there is always kind of some leaking in the water, so they're probably gonna be a little bit rusty. I'm gonna try, when we're gonna start with the interior, we're gonna try to take care of them as well, as we're gonna try to take care of them from the outside too, with maybe some silicone and some paint on top of it. So guys, for remove the trim here, as we told you before, we just clamping the plastic that were inside the holes, and we were removing the screw. There you're probably gonna see this on the sides of it, and now with this just piece of wood like this one, we just go and attack this part here underneath. So we're just gonna lift it a little bit of trim, just enough to make it go under. And we use wood for don't make the car scratch too much with a screwdriver or other kind of metal tools. It's a little bit harder. You need to be really careful to don't break the wood when you do it, but when you're able to go under, after it's super easy. And there is the lights here on the side, so to take them out you can just twist them like this, and after it's super easy to take them. Well, in the meantime, I'm taking the plugs out. Desi is washing the car. He's washing the downside of the plastic trim, so we can check where is the rust. We can check how the conditions are.
Show you why we are removing all the trims and checking for the rust, because this is German engineering here.
Here we go.
Ta-da! So we finished to clean the car. And now it's time to start with the sandpaper. The summer is back. I can't believe it. It's like 9 a.m. in the morning and we already have 21 degrees of Celsius. So super, super nice. Perfect weather to work on the van and perfect to again work on the rust. This project takes much, much longer than we expected, but we just thought that we are trying to do it once really good so we don't have any issues later on, like in 1 or 2 years. So yeah, let's keep on grinding.
So guys, today we're gonna keep grinding, keep cleaning this area here. As you can see, this spot here. Underneath here there is gonna be like a lot of rust, and probably there is, you can see here, probably there is a little hole. There's probably gonna also go through here, as you can see. What I'm gonna use is a series of tools. I actually got the circular grinder here with the flat surface. There are sheets of sandpaper attached to it in a row. This one is 60. Don't know if you guys can see it. And I discovered the Dremel, and these heads here are amazing. You can go everywhere in a single spot. You can go like really in the tight corner, and you can do really good job as well. Also for taking off the rust, they're amazing. Now that I finished grinding, I'm gonna show you a little bit what I've done. As you can see here, I just grinded a little bit, but like didn't really go through too much on the metal. You can see here it's a little bit on the metal, but still like some rough surface here. And I'm gonna tackle them with some metal brush. Here, this is a copper brush. I'm probably gonna start with this one. So the copper brush didn't really work too much. Probably this one is quite old, so I'm gonna try to use the metal brush now and see how it goes. Otherwise, I'm gonna use my trusty Dremel, and I'm sure with that one everything is gonna work. As you can see, it's getting better. It's getting a little bit better, but I'm not really happy with that. I wanna just make it perfect. So, let's see with Dremel how it's gonna be. We're just testing everything, guys. Top. That's definitely the best of all of them, for sure. Now I'm just gonna clean it a little bit with this brush here, and it should be fine. So as you can see, there is a few holes over here, and we're gonna try to figure out what to do with them. Maybe to repair it, maybe to weld it, or maybe just to fill them with some filler and fiberglass filler. And you can see the surface is not like 100%. There is some holes and stuff, but I'm thinking that like if I'm going too deep into it, it's gonna just be a big messy hole there, and we need to weld a really chunk of a big sheet of metal, and that will cost money, it will cost time. So guys, now I'm gonna take this part, it's the inside part of the door, and as you can see, like the rustle is going here and here and here, and it's running all the way down over here where there is this hole where actually the water comes out. And I'm gonna do this bit here too. So I'm probably gonna try to use just the Dremel now, because it's really tight corners and like tight spots. So I'm gonna try to be as precise as possible with the Dremel, and after we'll see how it's gonna be the result, if I need to use the metal brush or other tools. Gonna try to do this one now, see if you're gonna get some results. So guys, looks quite okay. I don't know if you can see, yeah, from here it's probably better. This job we are doing with the rust, with the grinding and sanding and everything, looks like a little bit overkill, but because of this we are actually starting to discover some stuff that will definitely create some problem later. Look at this one. Look at this massive hole here. If we didn't take out the plastic trim and we didn't start to grind and like sanding, we never will discover this, and definitely will create a problem after when we were putting the cladding, we were putting the insulation, the water will come inside there, it will make mold, it will make condensation. So we are like exhausted to do this. It's a really tedious job, but at the end of the day it's actually quite good we are doing this, because it's worth it, because it's gonna make our car, our van, our house last really, really long. Yeah?
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Our neighbor is a mechanic, and he will come to check a few spots like this one here, for example. It's quite deep, and yeah, we would just want him to check if they need to be welded or if it's okay if we just fill them with some silicone. And yeah, we got all this exposed metal here, and we will probably just start to cover it and work on it tomorrow. So we'll probably just put some rust converter on it now, just to make sure it's not starting to rust overnight, and letting these spots check tomorrow.
So guys, Desi just applied the rust converter coat, and I'm gonna show you how it looks like now. That, you can see, is already starting to change color, and before it was kind of like this, like kind of bare metal, and now it's already getting like really dark, like bluish color. And we did 2 coats with on this side. Now we're just gonna wait 6 hours, and after that we can sand it, maybe do another coat of rust converter just to make sure, and paint it.
What up, guys?
What's up?
Shining bright like a diamond.
Let's take it.
No, don't cover it. Don't film this one.
You don't know how you say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking down. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim, no worries.
Is gonna be ever something cheap in this building?
Professional, yeah.
Oh no!
Really?
Pretty.
Sheets of there are sheets of sandpaper. If you liked the video and you want to see us transforming this van into a tiny home on wheels, feel free to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and make sure also to check out our channel introduction.